What is going on, Failroaders? I'm Joshua Thomas, and I'm here to talk to you about Rebirth. And the next 30 days is going to be jam-packed with excitement. Guys, everyone's theorizing that a trailer is coming out soon because, hey, it's going to be the anniversary of the release date of Final Fantasy VII on January 31st, which is tomorrow as of the recording of this video. There's going to be a PlayStation State of Play on the same day, and it's going to be a decently long one for a State of Play. It's going to be, you know, I don't want to lead into this too much because it could just be a coincidence, but it also kind of feels like it's more than a coincidence that they're choosing that day of all days to have a State of Play approximately 30 days before the release of Rebirth and happen to be on the anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, the OG. It feels like more than a coincidence. But nevertheless, there's so much going on. I'm doing my best to keep up with it, with all the interviews and all the little tidbits that we're getting. I'm also going to a Distant Worlds concert in Charlotte, North Carolina this Saturday. This will be my first time ever going to one, and I cannot wait to go. My wife's going with me, so I'm totally thrilled to be sharing this with her. There was an interview that was interesting with Cody Christensen about these moments that he's talking about when voice acting Cloud and how he had to change up how he acted. And he mentioned, you know, there was the Nibelheim flashback, but then he mentioned that there was another time that he had to play as Cloud in the past, and it had something to do with training. And I don't know if that was just something that was misspoken from him, or did he just kind of drop us another hint about some things that we're going to experience? You know, he said we're going to laugh out loud at this one part where Cloud has just got to be something completely other than himself, which everyone theorizes is going to be the play at the Gold Saucer. I could absolutely see that happening, especially if they make it anything like the one from the OG, where he has a couple of different options of, you know, who he might kiss. But yeah, it's really interesting. So are we going to get a flashback of Cloud Strife when he was attempting to become a soldier, or when he was attempting, you know, to go through trooper training? Not quite sure on what that might be, and he said he didn't know what part of the game that was going to happen in, but it's all really interesting. We also know that it seems like there are two universes here. We know that there's the possibility that another trailer could come out, and speaking of that, if another trailer does come out, I am going to watch it. I am going to make a video about it, but the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys know if it's safe to watch, or if I feel like maybe some scenes are a little too risque, and I'll even re-edit the trailer if I have time to be able to show you the scenes that are what I would say quote-unquote safe, and edit out the scenes that I think would be a little risky, or maybe backload those scenes so that I can say, hey, the rest of these are major spoilers, and people can click away if they want to. Nevertheless, I'm definitely going to be playing FF7 Rebirth and uploading my playthroughs of it to YouTube. My content creation may take a bit of a dip there because, you know, I've explained this in a different video, but it took me nearly 6 months to play Final Fantasy XVI, and the content in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is going to be far greater, and honestly I think I'm going to enjoy it more in terms of the side content as well. And I don't want it to take like freaking 10 months for me to be able to play this game. I don't want it to take the rest of the year for me to play Rebirth and upload all those playthroughs. So what I might do is I may only record primary story elements and maybe some side quest elements. Like, I'm totally going to show you guys the Gold Saucer stuff that I do absolutely. But if I happen to be in an area that's rife with side quests, I may or may not record those sessions, as having to get all the recordings set up and make sure that my OBS is working properly, and making sure that the sound is synced up with the video properly. It all takes time, and I want to be able to use some of that time to just plow through the game so that I can maybe get it done in a few months. But that's going to be requiring me to play it a lot, which means I'm not going to be uploading a lot of videos at that time aside from my playthrough experiences. So I just want to warn you guys of that. And yeah, this next 30 days is going to be exciting. Other things that I'll plan on doing if I have time: creating a tier list video. I've always wanted to do that. And then maybe coming out with a few more tidbits about Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. So yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens tomorrow and over the course of these next 30 days. So like I said, I'm going to be right along on it with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update video. I hope you guys will like and subscribe. Check out more on the FailroadExpress, including more Final Fantasy content and other gameplay videos. Check you guys next time.